along with John Palmieri from BBL, the sports director extraordinaire, and the man who is really, this is kind of his invention, and we've been doing this since September, and happy to say that we'll be here every Thursday night the entire month of April. So if you want to come on out, we're going to have a lot of fun. We'll give away some great prizes, and we'll give you a chance to rant tonight. You can come up and rant in front of the camera, and if you are the best ranter, if you are chosen as the best ranter of the night, you'll have a chance to win some really nice prizes, including, John,
we got a pair of Yankee tickets for May 2nd. It's actually a Wayne tour, so you get 2 bus tickets down and back from the game also. So that's our grand prize for tonight. We got a Target gift card, a couple of BP gas gift cards. I know you guys are Yankee fans, but another New York team opened up today.
And the Mets did win today, 1-0. Mets got a victory at home over Atlanta, and actually, Johan Santana, who hasn't pitched in 19 months, went 5 innings, did not give up any runs, only a couple of hits, and had 5 strikeouts. He didn't figure in the decision, but the Mets, listen, I don't want to, it's a nice win, John. I'm happy for you and your Mets, but do you realize that the Mets have won 33 of the last 43 openers, season openers?
And you know, it says
that's unbelievable.
they've lost their first 8, so that's the number. Well, what happens is they win their opener, and then they lose the next 2, and then they don't see 500 again.
And it goes downhill from there. But no, they said there were 42,000 people at Citi Field today for the home opener, and yes, the Mets did get a win. If we have any Red Sox fans in the house tonight, they got beat. Red Sox lose in Detroit. I do give them credit because they were down 2-0 in the 9th. And they bring in Jose Valverde, who's usually lights out, and they scored 2 runs.
50 consecutive saves, and that was a blown save right there.
Yeah, that was a blown save, but then Austin Jackson came through. You know what's going to be a problem for the Red Sox this year is that closer role already. Alfredo Aceves is the closer because Andrew Bailey is now injured and probably not going to come back until maybe the All-Star break, maybe not even get back at all this season. Going to have surgery on his thumb. And Aceves hit a batter when he came in, gave up a winning run to Austin Jackson, and the Tigers got a 3-2 victory.
Yeah, so the Yankees can take care of business tomorrow. They'll be sitting ahead of the Red Sox already.
Yeah, CC and the boys get ready to roll tomorrow in Tampa. I think that's a 3 o'clock.
Yeah, this way all the kids are out of school by the time the game starts.
And we have some young ones in the house tonight. How you guys doing? Everybody good? You guys are out late tonight, huh? Yeah, that's right. The other national story, and then we'll get to the hockey, is the Masters, and Lee Westwood has the lead at 5 under par. I was watching mostly hockey, so Westwood at 5 under, and then Louis Oosthuizen is in second place at -4. Then there was a pretty good group at 3 under. Tiger Woods ended up even par 72. He bogeyed 17 and bogeyed 18. Had a lot of bad tee shots today. Back to 1 on 18, went way left. Mickelson was struggling. He had a triple bogey at 10, but came back and made a long birdie putt at 18, John, and he's now 2 over. So he would still be in contention, and I'm not sure about Roy McIlroy. We'll have to update that. I think McIlroy may be at 1 under par. I think he did come in under par with a late charge for Roy McIlroy. It's early, but still a lot of guys very much in contention after round number 1. Certainly the notables, Mickelson, Tiger, and McIlroy did not play themselves out of the tournament after round 1.
Yeah, you got a lot of them at the leaderboard. Westwood obviously still looking for McIlroy.
I'd say go 1 under and see if you got McIlroy.
1 under.
1 under.
So 4 strokes off the lead.
And how many are at 5? He's the only one at 5, so he's got a 1-stroke lead. How many are at 4 under?
We got 2 at 4 under.
I'm
glad you know how to pronounce that name.
Oosthuizen, and I'll probably say it differently at 11 o'clock tonight, but nobody will question it because nobody else knows how to pronounce it either. Oosthuizen, and then Hansen at 4 under, and then a whole bunch.
Well, how about Jimenez?
Jimenez, yes. Jimenez in there as well. All right, Union hockey. I know a lot of people were in the house here today, and what can you say? I mean, despite the loss, this was a historic, absolutely history-making season for the Union hockey program. Whoever thought they would be in this position, Frozen Four, with a chance to play for a national title on Saturday night. They come up a little bit short to a very good Ferris State team today, 3-1.
Yeah, and Roger, I mean, I watched the entire game with a lot of the folks here this afternoon, and Union outplayed Ferris. Union was the better team. There were a few unlucky bounces, and at the end there, an unlucky rebound that you know, no one was on the man in front of the goal there, and they stuck it in. But I mean, Union looked like the faster team, the more physical team, and they outplayed them most of the game. Just unfortunately, they couldn't convert on some chances.
You know, even after they got what I thought was a relatively easy goal to make it 2-1 on the backhand shot by the young man from Ferris State, there was still a play after that in the third period where Matt Bodie had a shot in front and it hit the crossbar.
Yep.
And that would have tied the game at 2-2. Came up a bit short there, and then, you know, they pulled the goaltender trying to do their best. They turned the puck over, and Aaron Schmidt, who had 2 goals on the night for Ferris State, got the empty net, and that made it 3-1, and that was the end of that. If you watch us tonight on News Channel 13 Live at 11, John, Chris Honorado, who fills in a lot on Barstool Banter, will have a lot of interviews with the Union players and head coach Rick Bennett. That's coming up tonight, if I can give a shameless plug, on News Channel 13 Live at 11 tonight.
And I'd imagine Chris will be with us next week.
And Chris will, because the fact that the Union did lose, it gives me, I will be going to Disney on time with my family. I will be in Disneyland next week with a vacation with Kelly and the kids.
All right. Well,
short time out.
Short time out. I want to give a shout out. We have the Nitros in the house tonight. That's the women's professional football team. They open up, I believe, next weekend. They play home here at Schenectady High School. This is their first year, and we'll have them up in a short time for a little interview and find out a little more information about them and where to get tickets if you're interested. I know I'm going to be going to a game.
And the big thing right now, folks, if you're in the house, we've got Yankee tickets that we're going to give away. The only way you can win those Yankee tickets is to have another cocktail and feel good about coming up and having a rant. It doesn't have to be a long rant. It can be 30 seconds in front of the camera. You'll be put up on Facebook. You'll be able to watch yourself in a little while as Ryan Murray puts these on Facebook. And John and I, we end up being the judges now. So John and I will judge, and we will select, and Scott will help us. Scott Barber in the house.
We actually are only the judges if you win. If we lose, someone else
Yeah,
goes.
somebody will blame it on Scott. But how many winners are we going to have tonight? We're going to have an overall winner.
We'll see how many people sign up, but we'll have at least 2, if not 3 winners tonight.
We have Ryan Murray. He's walking around with a tie on, and he's got a clipboard in his hand, and he's going to come up to your table and ask you if you would like to rant tonight and take down your name and the topic that you want to rant about. It can be about anything related to sports at all, and we can have as many as 10 ranters. And we'll do that in a little bit after we talk about some football with the Nitros, if they end up coming into the house tonight. But hey, all you Union fans out there tonight, congratulations to the Union hockey team. That was a phenomenal run that ended today in Tampa, Florida.
All right, we'll be back.
I was going to go for it, but I didn't want to shut it off.